Welcome. It is nice to connect with you today. My name is Barbara Depta. Please allow me to quickly clarify the name change of my channel and actually the entire business. In late 2023, I decided to change the name from Beyond Stretch to Rethink Your Body, as my mission is not limited to fascia flexibility and just helping you to move better. I am absolutely honored to provide you with top-notch self-care and self-growth products and services that focus on fascia and neurovascular health. So if you haven't been to the Beyond Stretch, now Rethink Your Body site, you should check out all the new programs, services, and freebies that focus on the subject of our video today, fascia hydration. A topic that, as of today, is considered still very new, even on the elite pro level. When I did a presentation on fascia, focus movement, and nutrition for NBA and MLB strength coaches and registered dietitian back in 2022, even they didn't know a lot about the things that I'm going to share with you today. So this subject is new to many of us. However, I feel you deserve to know why fascia hydration is important and why drinking water alone is not good enough to stay optimally hydrated. So let's dive into our topic. You know that water is the basis for the fluid inside your cells and outside your cells. And it allows you to think effortlessly, stay energized, keep your joints lubricated, and so much more, right? And the recent research done by Dr. Jean-Claude Gamberteau, I hope I pronounced it correctly, made us aware of fascia being the hidden hydration system underneath your skin. An electrical system conducted by water that sends cell-to-cell communication and allows healthy communication between different systems, organs, soft tissues, where hydration is required for a healthy existence and living. Think about it. If fascia connects everything underneath your skin, and the number one component of fascia is water, if fascia system is not hydrated, everything else will suffer, right? So when focusing on optimal hydration, you need to pay attention to more than drinking water, because it's the amount of water you absorb that matters the most. Here is how you ensure that your fascia is optimally hydrated and that you absorb the water that you drink. Step number one, water and electrolytes. I know a lot of people just drink water and think that they are hydrating effectively, right? In reality, your body needs sodium, chloride, and potassium, which are probably the three most common and probably the most important for hydration. But bicarbonate, magnesium, calcium, and phosphate are also essential, especially for fascia and the soft tissues. So you need all of them to be able to absorb your water and use it effectively. Did you know that just a pinch of natural salt, like sea salt, pink salt, any unprocessed salt, in your glass of water actually could increase hydration by 1/3? Isn't that fascinating? Like that simple step. It is as fascinating, I truly believe, as the fact that if you pay attention more to sodium than just potassium, you will be dehydrated and your fascia will be dehydrated. Potassium counteracts the effects of sodium on hydration and blood volume, which is one of the reasons why the ratio between those two is critical. I remember when my potassium to sodium ratio was so off that it created imbalance in my hydration. My cells were 70% hydrated outside and only 30% inside. I was in massive muscular pain that I could not walk. That actually happened after my second injection of the COVID-19 vaccine and I found myself in hospital. I couldn't physically move. It was so scary, it literally felt like I was dying. What did I do? I got potassium drops from my functional medicine doctors. I drank Resync Recovery twice a day, and I also dove into hyperbaric chambers, the medical one, 10 days in a row. That was my routine, and that routine got me back to life within 2 weeks. That situation woke me up on how vital electrolyte balance was, especially the ratio between the sodium and potassium. So without drinking enough water and consuming an adequate amount of electrolytes and minerals, waste products can be trapped, like in my case, in the fascia. So drink your water and take your electrolytes and minerals. And of course, if you want more details on the ratio of those electrolytes, get the PDF I created on fascia hydration. Again, it is on Rethink Your Body website, and the link is below just for your convenience. Okay, so let's go to step number 2. Key protein for fascia hydration. Research has shown that taking a collagen protein can moisturize your skin from inside out. And it makes sense because collagen protein is the second biggest component of fascia. The first one is water. If you do not have enough collagen in your body due to maybe more mature age or lack of diverse movement or overeating sugar or maybe lower glycine synthesis ability, your fascia won't be able to hold on to water you drink. On the other end, dehydration shortens collagen proteins and make them less resilient, which is critical. So when you have a healthy amount of collagen in your fascia and surrounding tissues, the water you drink can be absorbed and distributed effectively, helping you to stay resilient and injury-free. That's why in 2017 I created Resync, which addresses recovery through blood flow support and rehydration of tissues by providing them with effective amount of hydrolyzed collagen peptides with vitamin C and copper, and also Boswellia serrata to address inflammation and delay muscle soreness. There is another thing I want to mention here, as it matters. Many soft tissues aren't exposed to circulating blood. So there is another step to making sure the water you drink gets to where it needs to be through supporting blood circulation. And that is, again, something I describe in the PDF, so make sure to get it from Rethink Your Body, okay? So let's get into the next and last step, 3, which may surprise you a bit. Number 3 is dietary fiber that helps hydration. You know that fiber is good for your gut health, right, and digestion, but even though fiber is not absorbed by the body, it plays critical and significant role in hydration. You may know there are 2 types of fiber, soluble and insoluble. Insoluble fiber holds onto the water on the outside of the plant material, and soluble fiber is the type of fiber that actually forms a gel when combined with water. So think of chia seeds, for example. As fiber enters your digestive system, it attracts and holds onto water. Then, as it continues to pass through you, your body gradually absorbs that water. But pure water and even electrolyte-enriched water is absorbed and excreted more quickly from your system. So fiber is the obvious solution for long-lasting hydration. Additionally, soluble fibers are fermentable. Your body can digest and absorb fiber, but healthy gut bacteria are able to break it down, and that's what matters. So when you consume enough fiber from plants, you naturally have a healthy gut microbiome. And you can achieve this mutually reinforcing relationship with your microbes. However, when you eat more of a fatty foods and a few carbohydrates from berries, fruits, and leafy vegetables, the microbiome changes. The good bacteria die out, and you see an overgrowth of unhealthy gut bacteria. An imbalance in the microbiome is called dysbiosis. And eating less fiber fuels harmful bacteria, and your relationship with your bacteria is no longer symbiotic. You could call this a one-way, relationship, toxic relationship, one that does not help you to stay healthy and have a well-hydrated body. So you may ask, is one fiber more important than the other when it comes to hydration? You want both. Soluble fiber can hold on to more water at once, but the water carried by insoluble fiber is more easily absorbed. They work together to form a matrix in your gut. So having both is actually your best option. Did you know that water from actually fresh food can be up to 2/3 more hydrating than pure water? That's right. The water in fruits and vegetables is more hydrating than liquid alone because it's packed with fibers to help water absorb, and it is also full of nutrients that are essential for your hydration. So how much fiber do you need to stay hydrated, and what vegetables and fruits actually are the most hydrating vegetables and fruits? Plants? All of that is in the PDF, so make sure that you grab it. For now, remember, when increasing your fiber intake, go slow. If you do not consume much fiber already, consider increasing your intake by 3 to 5 grams until you reach your goals. Also in the PDF, I share with you what dehydrates your body the most, as that is as important as to know what to do to hydrate your body. As a mindset coach, I like to remind my clients that layers of unlearning sometimes need to take place before new layers of learning can settle. And maybe it is worth asking this question: what do you need to unlearn to help you hydrate your fascia? And with this question, I want to remind you to go to Rethink Your Body, see the link below because it should be there for an easy access, and get the PDF today. The PDF also includes what types of movement you need to do to hydrate your fascia and what tools you can use to maximize your results. So if you liked what I shared with you today, like the video, I would greatly appreciate that. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that yet. You do not want to miss any newly released videos. For now, thank you for your time and attention, and have a day full of joy and energy.